what a way to win it. Tremendous pots. There'll be no way back to serve with John Hickey next time he gets stuck. He'll be going to his dressing room. It's there!
Reports from Burkina Faso say members of the country's new voluntary...
Check the cue ball, back out for the yellow. Now, where's the check? Oh, he's played it well. He's played it very well indeed. Excellent shot.
Here, militia have killed 20 militants in the north of the country.
And on the right-hand side, watch the cue ball come up almost in a straight line.
He couldn't have played it any better. A little gem there. Here it comes. Here it comes. Unbelievable. You can't leave this without any sort of double. From the bottom pushing. You knew he was going to take it on. Dave Gilbert thought it was safe, but it wasn't.
Facebook's corporate social media accounts have been temporarily taken over by a group of hackers. The group wrote that even Facebook is hackable.
At Portsmouth, I've noticed a queue southbound on the M275 starting around junction 2, not sure why. Now, don't forget, of course, no trains running in or out of London to Euston Station this weekend due to engineering work, and no service on Mersey ferries at Liverpool due to mechanical failure. So no ferry across the Mersey at the moment. 03700 100 200 is the number. More in an hour.
We can create a perfect world in our heads.
Hello. Wherever you are and whatever your plans, in the next 24 hours, there's a good chance Storm Kira is going to have something to say about it. Severe gales anticipated across the breadth of the UK. Disruption, especially to transport. The winds possibly even causing life-threatening effects. Branches down and some significant coastal flooding possible to the south and west of the UK. Doesn't look like much in the satellite picture currently. We have another front coming in to the northwest to finish off the day today. That will tend to stall across some parts of northern Britain, producing some pretty high rainfall totals, and the winds are already starting to strengthen as we look at the evening to come. Notice how the rain doesn't really move from southern Scotland and Cumbria, up to 40 millimetres possible for some spots here, and gales overnight to the north and west of the UK. I think rain into almost all areas by the time we get into Sunday morning, perhaps a little snow in north of Scotland, perhaps the far north though, getting the best of any dry or brighter weather Thursday and Sunday.
Johnny Sexton takes his time and then the ball flies into the air. He's going to land it down just outside of the Welsh 22, and it's Hadley Parks who has to take it for Wales. They set up the ruck on this near side, about 5 metres from this near side touch. Still Welsh ball at the moment as Roman just directs the Irish forwards. And in the end, they decide to back up. We can see making a real nuisance of himself is James Ryan. He's making his presence known as Wales decide to kick down towards the halfway line. Collected by Lama. He decides to go straight into Alan Wynne-Jones, and it's Ireland who have the ball now, going forward on the halfway line. Already they can see those numbers out there, flying through the hands at the moment. Stockdale, he decides to hack it on, putting pressure on Dan Biggar, who's watching the bouncy ball, and it looks like Dan Biggar might have had to take that ball over into the Wales try area. And it looks like it has. We'll have to come back for an Irish scrum. We're just waiting for the confirmation that Roman Pratt will bring it back just to the 5 metre line. What did you see, Jamie Heath?
I saw Wales getting quite narrow, the winger inside the 15. Ireland see that. Stockdale gets released down the edge.
But here's the area of low pressure that is Storm Kira. Notice how those tightly packed isobars stretch right the way across the length and breadth of the UK. Safe from the strong winds anywhere. And anticipating 60 to 80 mile per hour gusts of wind just about anywhere across England and Wales, and for a central swathe of Scotland later on in the day, those winds could peak at up to 85 miles per hour. It'll be windy throughout the day for Scotland and Northern Ireland. There'll be a spell of heavy rain first thing, squally showers with the hail and thunder following on behind. But notice how the isobars squeeze through the evening. It's that period, 4 to 6 p.m, where we could get the exceptionally strong winds in what will be an already very windy day. Elsewhere, of course, a windy story as well. A band of rain clears through during the morning.
Lovely little kick through, and the bounce is just so awkward for Bigger because he lets it bounce in the first place. And then Ireland, really good flood through, pick him up, and he's carried over the line, and it's a 5 metre scrum to Ireland.
Yeah, very uncharacteristical there for Dan Bigger. He's normally the cool, calm, quiet head in the back that can deal with any bobbling ball, so a bit of a nervy start from him. Okay, so Ireland have got a lovely position here, 5 metres out from the Welsh line, deep down in the left-hand corner of the Aviva Stadium, waiting for the ball to come in. Conor Murray has his hands on it at the moment. The towering presence, he is very tall for a scrum half. Conor Murray, as he just spins the ball around in his hands.
Once I come out that tunnel, you look straight out and you see the ring, and it's like a halo above it just glowing. You know, this is it. It's getting ready to happen. We done finally made it. This is it.
Surprising everyone in the stadium, Douglas took the first round, and then the second, landing 56 punches to Tyson's 16.
I had so much built up inside of me. You know, I was finally able to release it. It was like, man, you gotta get it. Like you ain't never got it before in your life. Every punch is fire. Every punch is fire and powerful.
And he kept it up into the third round, and the fourth. In the fifth round, Tyson's eyes started to swell shut, and by the seventh, Douglas was completely dominating in front of a stunned crowd.
Nottingham Forest have scored, Jonathan, after 28 minutes. Joe Lolly with the finish. Good work down the left-hand side, and he finished off the counter-attack move. Nottingham Forest 1, Bolton 0.
And also QPR just take the lead at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday 0, QPR 1. We'll go around the grounds to see which issues will be sorted today. Will it be Norwich or Sheffield United as champions of the Championship? And will it be Derby, Middlesbrough, or with an outside shot still Bristol City sealing the final playoff position? All those issues will be sorted out between now and around about 2:15, and those three matches in the Premier League for you today. Huddersfield against Manchester United, our first commentary match at 2, then Arsenal against Brighton, and also at 2, Chelsea against Watford. We've also got international T20 cricket, the final of the World Snooker, and the 1,000 guineas at Newmarket. So a busy day. Do stay with us. We're here until 6. Let's start there with Richard Foster in the newsroom.
I'm going to answer this in a sort of circuitous way, but there's this film called The Cave of Forgotten Dreams, and it's about these early cave paintings and early manifestations of art 30,000 years ago, and this desire for humans to leave a mark on a wall and expressing something about our environment. And it's one of those human acts that, you know, it's not like foraging for food or building shelter, but there's still a need to express something, you know. And when all the dust settles and everything's forgotten and civilizations come and go, one of the only things left is the art. These are like the traces of who we were, you know, and who we are now. I think the art is not necessarily the music that you make or the visuals, it's the reaction to those and whatever energy that creates. So I don't mean that in a metaphysical way. I mean like when you're playing a gig.
Touches it down, he just waits for the okay, it's in. It's slowly making its way to the beat of CJ Standard. That's a big push from Wales. Referee gives the penalty to Wales as well. That first fillet then goes to the visitors as Ireland miss a golden opportunity and Wales get to clear their lines.
Well, Wyn Jones will be very happy with that. A lot of pressure's been put on his shoulders. 4 scrum penalties last week against him. So to be able to front up in that position is going to be a real confidence booster for the Welsh scrum.
2 minutes played, Ireland 0, Wales 0 as Bigger clears their line as we go to Goodison Park, Everton against Crystal Palace, Ian Dennis.
And 2 minutes are left and the points are safe. Everton 3, Crystal Palace 1, outswing corner from the left, headed on by Richarlison, hit the crossbar, loose ball knocked in by Calvert-Lewin, 3-1 Everton.
And as we head now a little bit further north to Roddy Forsyth, who's at Hamilton Academical against Rangers.
And it's now Accies 1, Rangers 3. Alfredo Morelos with a headed goal from a deflected cross. That's the cue for lots of fans to start leaving so they can watch the game from the Calcutta Cup match in Murrayfield later. 1-3 Hamilton Rangers.
We'll keep you across all the football that's going on this afternoon. There'll be some 3 o'clock kickoffs a little bit later. We're focusing on all the action here in Dublin at the moment between Ireland and Wales. 0-0 at the moment with 3 minutes on the clock. Ireland with the ball just inside of Welsh territory by 10 metres as CJ Stander goes in to play scrum half, and the ball makes its way towards the middle of the pitch, and Ireland really stretching it here, trying to force that Welsh defence to try and come with them. Out on the far side is Stockdale once again. He's had a couple of chances on the ball here, Stockdale. Done pretty well so far with both of his opportunities, making good ground, getting over the gain line.